The city of Dallas, Texas. The location for the Warriors. The greatest shooter. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get you the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Junior's out there at Bullard. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Porter is out there with Cobb. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Ball. And it's Motley in at the center, locking down the middle. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Duncan, Curry trying to break free. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Curry.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Curry against Ball. Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now the pass to Doncic. Kicks to Porter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Motley. Back to Ball. Porter passes to Motley. Clock at 6. Porter, bounce pass. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And too long on the shot.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Porter dishes the ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball against Curry. Ball kicks to Porter. Doncic passes to Cobb. Dallas needs to get off a shot. With the shot. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Here's Motley. Softly drops in the floater. 5 points in the game.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Duncan, the pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass the ball. He kicks it to Cobb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Warriors leading by 7. Curry on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Knight passes to Duncan. Back to Knight. To the inside. 1:51 left in the first. Rose, that's good.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
The Warriors have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
To the middle, here's Cobb, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Refusing to let the defense dictate to him. Cobb has no problem going at him and drawing the foul.
He doesn't get the second one. Warriors leading by 6. To the inside, Duncan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Cobb. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Rose gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Smailagic passes to Duncan. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Duncan's got 11 points.
And if you know Junior's story, you know he's unafraid of playing tough, physical basketball.
Carboni defended by Pascal. Brunson, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. And Junior throws it down.
Boy, Junior's been shredding those nets. This dude is on a tear.
Mavericks trailed by 8. For Dallas, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Down low. And Wanamaker gets it to go.
And Coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches how the floor is moving and spots the open man.
And Cobb launches it from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter. And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Damari Carroll out there. Eric Pascal out there with Junior. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Wanamaker in at the 2 spot. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Knicks, was outstanding. He had 35 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications
was it for you that you had your number 50 and it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. Brunson finds Doncic. Back to Brunson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
inside, and Duncan throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Doncic. It's some arc. It's good for his fourth bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
To the middle. Here's Junior. Oh!
My goodness. Hey, the bench is on its feet and barking after that one. Big time throwdown from Junior.
Passes it to Motley. Now Porter fires from the wing. Again, the Mavericks score. Here is Knight. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. The 3. And there's the pass to Poole. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
It's good. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, how about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got Ball. Oddly out there with Cobb. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic kicks to Porter.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Wiggins passes to Junior. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Doncic against Thompson. Doncic, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside Porter. Doncic, bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Cobb to end the run. Bullard pulls it in. Bullard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that Steph Curry's image is one of a golden boy, but that conceals what may lurk beneath. Steve Kerr said, "You think of this mild-mannered guy, but he's really competitive. He wants to rip your throat out. So why is that toughness discounted by some?" Kerr says it's because he looks like he's 12. Kevin, that's probably true. Back to you.
David, outstanding. Thank you so much for that. Outside Porter. Pass to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pulls up. And no good. The Warriors go the other way.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
Ball with the bucket.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Warriors leading by 17. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Seth Curry. David, what's the status?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. He told me that he's having back spasms. They're giving him some painkillers as well as some ice. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Cobb, wide open. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Cobb's got 13 points.
Cobb drills the three-pointer from there. No big deal to him.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Rose dishes to Curry. Back to Rose. Free throw line jump shot. Cobb. And he banks in the layup. He's got 15. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Curry passes to Motley. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Junior's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Wanamaker. Three-pointer, and another 3 for Golden State.
The unselfish attitude on display. Junior doing whatever he can to involve his teammates.
To the inside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Curry. And the Warriors making a change here. 50 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Pascal. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Junior bouncing off the floor for that throwdown.
Back to Rose. Six to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Duncan with the block.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
Which comes in for Cobb, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Jalen Brunson. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Duncan is out there with Wiggins, and it's Bullard in at the 5, roaming the paint. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doncic against Wiggins.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Hands it from downtown.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Golden State moving it around. Bullard the pass to Wiggins. Junior kicks to Wiggins. Misses the three.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Rose in the post, working on Thompson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Mavericks.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Thompson against Rose. The pass to Powell. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Brunson kicks to Kleba. To the wing right side. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.